Hi guys, Jordan with Motion Array, and today we're going to learn how to make your videos stand out. I don't know if you realize this, but video creation is an exploding field. Literally everyone is starting to do it, for personal use, business, trying to get famous, to make travel videos, teaching and training. Everyone and their mom literally is starting to put out content into the world. So a lot of people are wondering, how do you make your videos stand out? Like in a good way. Well, I'm gonna give you 3 tips to hopefully give your videos a bit of an edge over your competition. So let's dive into it with number 1, give every cut a purpose. It can be really easy just to bounce between one camera angle to another, then throw up some B-roll, and then call it a day. But you know how every time you put up a new clip, it's an opportunity to give your audience new information? Every time you switch clips, that can be another opportunity to speak to your viewer. I'm not just talking about transitions either. Those can really work, but just doing a zoom blur gets a little bit old after a while. But if you did want to know how to do a zoom blur, we have a video showing you how to do that. It's this one, right there. No pressure. But here's what I'm getting at. Even when you make just a simple cut, that could be another opportunity for you to take advantage of. You can cut away from this B-roll at any time, but what if you waited right until now? Cutting on action. Or what about what's in the frame? You could do a simple match cut. Even if you have B-roll from just a person standing there, not doing anything, you can still get a match cut out of it. It adds another dimension to your video and proves that you thought the whole thing through. It also makes it seem like your video is saying something even deeper. Maybe these two things are related, they share a common thread, or maybe it just looks cool. If you're in that second group, then your secret's safe with me. You could have somebody lead into the next shot with a particular motion. You could have the camera motion itself create the transition. You could insinuate the next shot by getting your character to look at whatever's coming next. The list is endless. Bottom line is there's a lot of different ways that you could actually accomplish this. This is a list of terms that you can start out with. Google search them and try to implement whichever ones you want to use in your next video. Feel free to pause this here and take a screenshot to look over later. Standing out requires being creative, and this point is all about creating points of connection between your clips. We've given you some examples, but you can also try and invent your own ways to give your cuts new meaning. Number 2, focus on audio. When I say focus on audio, what you probably think I mean is get high quality audio. And yes, that's very important, but that's actually not what I'm talking about for this point. What I mean is once you've gotten your high quality audio and you have your main timeline down for your video, what else are you doing with audio in general? A lot of people just find a piece of music, slap it down, and say, good enough. But audio is so much more than just music and dialogue. There's ambience, sound effects, risers, Foley. There's so much more to giving life to your video through audio. If you've got good B-roll of a street corner, get some great audio from a street corner. If you've got a skateboarder landing a trick, get a satisfying thud when they land. It's not that hard to do either. You can take sounds from real places, or make your own from scratch by getting creative. For a recent vacation video I did, my wife was running towards the GoPro splashing in the water. But the sound quality that I got from the GoPro was terrible. So I put some water in a bathtub and I made my own splashing sounds to use in the video instead. Even adding something simple like location ambience can help your video feel a lot more engaging. Take a listen. If that's too much, then there's always places like Motion Array, where you can get great quality sound effects for a very low price. And I've linked their sound effects section in the description below. And finally, number 3, get off the beaten path. It's amazing when I hear people ask about how to make videos stand out, because you take a look at their content and it's almost like they're trying to blend in. They're using the same transitions, the same font, the same color grades, the same structure as literally everyone else. No wonder you're not standing out. You're doing the same thing as everyone else. Now, don't get me wrong, we're all guilty of this, myself included. But there's this thing within us that when we see something that's working for somebody else, or something that just looks cool, we want to try and implement it into our own work. And there's nothing wrong with trying stuff out that you've seen done by other people. But what I am saying is that the only way you're going to stand out is if you actually do something different. Let me give you a quick example to help visualize this. Which text here do you see more clearly? And if you're asking, what do you mean which text? There's only one text. Exactly. There's actually a second piece of text here, but whether or not you were able to see it, your eyes weren't drawn to it, at least not in the same way. And now that you're looking closer at it, you can kind of tell that it's there and even read it. But compared to the other one in black, your brain doesn't even want to give it a chance. You gotta make your videos like that, knowing in the back of your mind that there's an infinite number of different places and videos and websites that your audience could be visiting instead of yours. Now, let's be clear, I'm not saying just to do anything crazy and ridiculous and weird just to get noticed. I've watched art house films that are like 20 minutes long of just a dude sitting, reading a newspaper. It's different, but it's not really what we're talking about. Make your videos high quality, engaging, and tell your story. But through that process, ask yourself, is there a way that I can break the mold and go against the grain in order to tell my story? But guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please let us know. Give it a like, subscribe to our channel, or even share this video with a fellow video editor friend. Also, if you're planning on downloading anything from motionarray.com, stock music, sound effects, literally anything, then make sure to use the discount code in the link in the description down below. You can get 20% off your first month subscription at Motion Array. And for the first time ever, we're gonna give away a free Motion Array t-shirt. How do you win? Well, simply comment down below letting us know what you'd like us to cover in a future video. Unfortunately, right now we can only ship to the USA, but in future installments we hope to be able to extend this to other regions. But for right now, just in your comment, tag on at the very end, I'm from the USA. But thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.